to walk down the stairs after you get off the plane at LaGuardia, that little lame-ass airport. Man, me and the First Lady were out there a few years ago. She had some work stuff going. I'm going, checking out the Yankees. We're celebrating our anniversary out there. I land at LaGuardia. I say, hey, that's cool. That's Citi Field. You can see the USTA Tennis Center where they have the U.S. Open. And then you look at this ghetto-ass airport going, this is New York City. This is New York City.
Oh,
then I have the pleasure. I ain't done yet. Fisher, we going over just a couple minutes. Then I have the damn pleasure of going to JFK.
Hit the mute button.
Hey, JFK's rolling over in his grave, being that airport being named for him. Man, let me tell you something. New York is the number one city in this area, or in the country, number one population. New York, big city of dreams. But everything in New York ain't always what it seems, baby. And let's start with them airports. Then you got to go over to ghetto-ass Newark, okay? Man, oh, Jesus.
Jersey,
I got there. Half the airport shut down for, quote-unquote, remodeling. And then, what was it at Kennedy? You got to take a tram like 600 miles to get to the other gate. So you get off the plane. By the way, you do walk down the stairs here. You get on these buses that take you all over the other. Man, it is horrible. How can our number one population city have the three worst airports in the country? You tell me.
You know what? I can't say anything. You're right about that. Matter of fact, when I flew through New York, guess who I ran into? Busta Rhymes. Now, I ain't seen a dude go from $130 to about $330. That guy is huge. Huge.
Yes, sir.
And he was on one of them like the little carts that they drive, and you know one of his bodyguards was like, nobody come near him. And I'm thinking, man, Busta ain't been good since back in the days, man. Easy. Ain't nobody trying to mess with that cat. But you're all right. You're right. You know what? I'm going to leave you alone.
I'm sorry, man. Hey, we got on this airport, and I just thought about those. I've been to the three major airports in New York. They all suck, man. This is Sports Done Right with the sports governor flying high and then flying low with the sawed-off one, Mr. Reggie Lawrence.
You a sensitive Mickey Ficky, man.
I ain't sensitive, man. I just, we give you the long and the short of it, okay? That's what we do here.
Whatever. The long and the short is your sports team suck and your airport suck. How about that?
Oh, he's a funny guy. Reggie, Cleveland won. I'm going to let you have your moment in the sunshine, brother. I'm going to let you have your moment in the sunshine. We're here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Folks, again, make sure you're checking out xsquadaffiliates.com. You can catch all our shows there, not only this show, the Sports and More show that me and Reggie normally do, plus the Kicking It with KC show. Again, Jersey and the 18 show. Jersey's like a Jamaican there, Reggie. I can't even keep up. Bottom to the top, Dominican. The Mason-Dixon Line podcast. The European Sports Report. This brother does it all, man.
Jersey like the damn Dr. Dre. You know what I mean? He got bringing on people all over the place.
That's what Ninja calls jungle, too. I think that's funny. Yeah, because both of them, the hardest working men out there, man. And yeah, they started it together. They really did.
Real talk, man. And no, it's been fun, man. I'm glad to be back. I missed all you guys. Thanks for coming and hanging with your boys. Having me giving Vince all kind of crap with his hating ass. But, that's what we do, right? That's what we do, Vince.
Hey, man, I love that Reggie's back. I love that we're able to help the little people in the world today. You ain't kicking nothing.
I'm going to give you a Draymond Green in Atlanta. Watch,
first off, you can't reach that high, son. You can't reach that high. The only thing you're going to leave are some bruised shins around me, homeboy.
Whatever.
Anyway. But no, in all seriousness, man, Reggie, great to have you back. I was glad you were able to see your kids over there in Europe. I know that brought a lot of joy to you, man. We missed you, but definitely glad that you were able to spend some time with the family. Welcome back, folks. We are doing big things, man, with SME. And Doug Stewart finally announced September 9th through the 11th is going to be the Doug Stewart Show's party weekend. number 2 here. So again, that is in September 9th, which is Friday through the 11th. We're still waiting on the hotel info. But folks, like I said, everybody who was there last year will tell you we had a great time. The Stewies finally got to meet each other. We had a lot of fun, a lot of drinking, just a lot of good times, man. So if you are able to make it to Atlanta, folks, make sure you get down there and join us. I'm going to be there. Unfortunately, I don't think the First Lady is going to be able to join me this year, but we will see on that. And hopefully my co-host, Reggie, will be in the mix.
Yeah, man, I'm going to wear some heels or something like Prince. So I'll make myself a little bit taller.
Hey, don't start no hip problems now. We don't.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you got easy access to them pills. You sell them, so that's the last thing we need.
Yeah, I'm gonna shank you, dog. Watch. Real talk.
No boy. All right, y'all. Let's do this. Let's wrap this show up. It has been a lot of fun with Reggie back in the mix, talking all kinds of ish. A lot of it not making sense, but he is dollars and cents less. So what can we say?
You know what, Vince? I'm like Aisha Curry after Miko Grimes got in the earth. I'm gone.
Folks, thank you for joining us on Sports Done Right tonight. Want to make sure you keep it tuned here. Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. I want to thank everybody in the chat room, man. So many people to name. I know I'm probably going to forget a few. Grego, Sluggo, Uncle Ruckus, Reggie. Uncle Ruckus.
My bell.
Yeah, yep. Of course, we got to say Jay Fish, the microwave. That ninja up in the house. King B50.
Grego, Sluggo.
The lovely ladies, Lady Poochie, Mrs. Sluggo. And Denise was in here. And Miss Queen also joining us.
Yes, ma'am. RC. Thank you, sir.
Minnesota Mafia, absolutely. And also, who else do we have in here that I may be forgetting? Well,
Jersey. You got the number one Chief Rocker.
Man, come on. Let's get busy with this, man. Got to get the Chief Rocker his due.
That's it, man.
Then
shout outs to
airports.
Shout outs to the fellas from Real Cast Rangers, and shout out to our crew from X Squad affiliates, those of you that weren't in tonight.
Appreciate that. And also, because you guys were in the chat room, we're talking, people are on the phones. To my Minnesota listeners, my upper Midwest listeners, thank you guys so much for the love last week. Last week's show, I think we had just over 300 live listeners. I got tweets all week long from people who went in and listened on demand, people from Wisconsin, from the Dakotas. So things are starting to pop, man. So again, thank you, folks. Keep listening. If you can't listen live, make sure you are listening on demand on Spreaker.com and XSquadAffiliates.com. Reg, you got anything else before we get out of here?
No, I want to say thank you to the great fans of Cleveland. It's about damn time, baby, and I'm going to be celebrating for a long time. Thanks for y'all. I appreciate everything. Glad to be back, man. We'll catch up with y'all next week.
Yeah, absolutely. We got some scheduling conflicts this week, so that's why we had Reggie on tonight. There will be no Sports and More show this week, but we'll be back with both shows next week. I'm going to get on a topic next week that I'm going to get into on some sports betting, why I think it should be legalized. And me and Reggie are going to be working on some things next week. Hopefully have some interviews coming your way here as well. So, Reggie, my man, thank you for joining me tonight, brother. I'm glad you were available.
Hey, man, thanks for having me. Thanks for letting me share the spotlight with you. And you have a great week, and I'll catch up with you soon, bro.
Absolutely. Everybody out there, this has been the Sports Done Right with not only DJ Dollars and Cents, Reggie Lawrence, your sports governor all the way from God's country, Minnesota, baby. Thank you for listening. God bless. Good night.
Unconquered, unbound, undefeated. You finally got it right. Sports Done Right. Check us out right here on Spreaker every Tuesday night with your host, the big smooth Vince Wright. You can keep up with all the latest breaking sports news and commentary by joining the Sports Done Right group chat on Facebook. It's about time you got your sports done right.